The Guardian is reporting on an amazing story coming out of Chicago that sent chills up my spine. Apparently, they're operating something very similar to a CIA black site in the city. They say the following, quote, "The Chicago Police Department operates an off-the-books interrogation compound, rendering Americans unable to be found by family or attorneys while locked inside what lawyers say is the domestic equivalent of a CIA black site." They continue, "The facility, a nondescript warehouse on Chicago's west side known as Hammond Square, has long been the scene of secretive work by special police units. Interviews with local attorneys and one protester who spent the better part of a day shackled in Hammond Square describe operations that deny access to basic constitutional rights." So get this, alleged police practices at Hammond Square, according to those familiar with the facility who spoke out to The Guardian after its investigation into police abuse in Chicago, include, number one, keeping arrestees out of official booking databases, something you're not allowed to do. Number two, beating by police resulting in head wounds. Again, clearly you're not allowed to do. Number three, shackling for prolonged periods against your constitutional rights. Number four, denying attorneys access to the secure facility. Again, against your constitutional rights. And finally, holding people without legal counsel for between 12 and 24 hours, including people as young as 15 years old. They say at least one man was found unresponsive in Hammond Square, the interview room, and later pronounced dead. So understand, it's fairly clear from when you go through everything, go through all the data and look at the entire article here, that it's quite possible not only are we doing torture at, formerly Abu Ghraib and then at Guantanamo and the CIA's involved in it and they're doing this and that. No. We also have this lax mindset in terms of rule of law in police departments around the U.S. So understand, the slippery slope has begun, and we don't know where it's going to stop. This reminds me of that great movie scene in The Siege with Denzel Washington, where they implement martial law, and they're about to torture this Muslim guy who they think is part of a terrorist plot, but they don't know for sure, and he starts praying because he's scared that they're going to torture him, and Denzel is watching all this happen, and he goes, "What are you doing? Have you lost your mind? If you torture this guy, where do you stop? What are you going to do? Bend the law, shred the Constitution just a little bit. You're going to torture one person. Why not 6? Why not 43? Once you ignore the law once, there's no end to it. You've already decided we're the good guys by definition, so we get to do whatever the fuck we want, and it's still good. But no, it's not good. You've become the demon that you're trying to avoid. And now it's not only with the CIA and with the military and the way we act internationally with people who aren't American citizens. Now there's evidence it's with American citizens too, with the most brazen violations of your constitutional rights.